Hi guys, so these I call them, like, I think they're Japanese equivalent of our dollar stores here in Canada. It's called the Mini store. One opened up in my area the other day, and I just went in and just to see what's in there. And I saw this cute little Mini. This is a very, 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 very low priced remote control or radio controlled mini car. But just the way it looks in the packaging, so clean, and it has the red, white, and blue colors, and of course the Union Jack on the roof. I had to get it, right? It's amazing the quality of toys you get nowadays for the price. I don't know if it's because of improvements in manufacturing, improvements in technology, or just a lot of competition now. So people are trying to, how can I differentiate my product from my competitors? You know? Get a licensed product, have more detail in my designs. Because look at this. I mean, this is a dollar store. Look at the quality of that. I mean, come on. That is, the paintwork on this thing is rich. It doesn't look cheap. Right? It doesn't look cheap. It doesn't feel cheap. Even the controller looks pretty rugged and has a nice ergonomic look to it too as well. It looks like a video game controller, to be honest. This comes out very easily. And I think the controller, there's a screw on the back of that one. Oh, it has this, the only thing cheap on this is the antenna. This is like so retro, you know, the old school RC cars had this retro antenna, right? Other than that, it looks pretty cool. I like it. So here's my little Mini. And so let's look at the controller for a second. So it has forward and back, left and right. So it doesn't have a joystick-like configuration. It's just like a button that you can actually toggle back, forwards and backwards, and left and right. And this little Mini, the Mini logo is there. It's not a button, it's just a logo. But it looks like a little mini game controller. But it's very simple, right? So, you know. And at the back here we have this is an interesting configuration for battery compartment. So there are two mini compartments, one for each battery, right? So you need two AA batteries. One goes here and the other one goes in here. Let me see if I can open it. Yep, that comes out easily. Right, so here are the compartments for your batteries, right? A set of AA's, and put that back there. Alright, so at the back here it gives me the frequency that it works on. It's 27.145 megahertz, which is a very common frequency used in a lot of toy radio controlled cars and vehicles. And so let's look at the actual Mini now. So here's the bottom of the Mini. Just by feeling the wheels, it's rear-wheel drive only, which is alright. And the battery compartment is here. You just slide this back and you open it and you put 3 AA's in there, right? And here is you use this here to adjust the alignment of the front wheels, right? You can adjust the front wheels to make sure it drives in a straight line, and you get some detail. Like shows you like the exhaust and whatnot, and some small little designs to show you the underside of the car. And then on the top it looks like a typical Cooper S, and with the air intake at the front there and the lights. Of course the lights, I don't believe the lights on this actually work. You will confirm that shortly. And here we have like these stickers for lights at the back, which is pretty cute. And you have the Mini Cooper S there in the registration. And my favorite piece is the Union Jack. Long live the Queen, along the top on the roof of the car. You get the ring mirrors as well, No reflective material, but you do have the wing mirror assemblies on the other side. And it's a nice, cute little car. Again, this is something that you can drive, or you can just have on your desk at the office. Now, I do believe I have some batteries, so let's see how it drives on my little table here. So I just put some batteries in this thing. One other thing I want to show you, I forgot to show you earlier. Here's the on-off switch right here. Alright, so I just turned it on. And let's see if I have power. Yep, there is the steering. And here's the wheels moving. Let's go forward here. Alright, that's what it looks like. And when you press the button on the controller, the LED lights up. And I guess for the steering as well. Yeah, the LED lights up as well for the steering. Alright. Wow, this car drives very nice. I have to I can't keep the button pressed. It will fly off the table. Alright, look at that. So the speed is pretty good. The only thing I have is the steering isn't super cool. I have to really turn it a bit to get the steering. Yeah, this is pretty good. I mean, so yeah, as you can see, the lights don't work. There are no lights, working lights. But let's turn it around here. But she does have some kick to her. She's pretty fast. All right. Now before we go, if you are a fan of mini radio control cars, especially those of the cheap variety, you must check out my review video of this WRC World Rally Championship Mini radio control car that I did. I did a review on this earlier, I think last year. So the video for this, you can see this video. There should be a link on the upper right hand side coming up, or if not, just check the link below and I will have you can get access to this YouTube video as well. And there's also a link where you can buy this as well off of Amazon. So a lot of links below on these lovely mini radio control cars. Anyway guys, until next time, happy driving. Bye bye.